G'day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan battle video. In this video we are going to be taking a look at the Super Saiyan Goku GT, who recently got his Dokkan Awakening and his Extreme Z Awakening from the GT Edition Extreme Z area. So this is the off the charts combat ability Super Saiyan Goku GT, and it's based on the Black Star Goku who fought against the Hyper Metal Rildo. So obviously Goku is a GT Heroes lead of 77% and 3 key. He's also an all-type lead of 40%. He greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes supreme damage to the enemy. And in terms of his passive, he has attack and defense of 59%, plus an additional attack and defense of 14% per key sphere. He has an additional attack and defense of 59% with 3 or more key spheres obtained, high chance of performing a critical hit with 5 or more key spheres obtained, and an additional attack and defense of 59% when performing a super attack for 7 turns from the start of battle. Randomly changes 1 key sphere of a certain type to rainbow key spheres when it is GT bosses category enemies. So overall, a pretty nice kind of passive. I think he provides a little bit of utility there, but he's a lot more straightforward. If you look at Rildo, for example, Rildo provides support to the rest of his team, whereas Goku is just more of a situational, general good numbers unit, is what I want to say. He's not a unit that's distinctly bad, but he's been kind of awakened and designed to assist Pan. So the reason I say that is because, Goku is obviously on Bond of Friendship, he's on Bond of Parent and Child, he's on Dragon Ball Seekers, and he's on GT Heroes, so he's a great running partner for Pan. He's got a lot of links that Pan has: Kamehameha, Saiyan Lineage, all in the family, GT, which is all very crucial for Pan. And then he also, as a unit, will activate her full passive. So he enables her to get her super attack, he enables her to get her greatly raising attack, he enables her to get her stunning. So realistically, it's not that he was designed solely to run with Pan, but he's a great free-to-play option if you've pulled Pan and you really want someone to run with her. Goku's that guy. In terms of links, he's got all in the family: Super Saiyan, Saiyan Lineage, Kamehameha, GT, Prepared for Battle, Sharing the Limit. And in terms of categories, on Pure Saiyan, Dragon Ball Seekers, Goku's family, Super Saiyans, Kamehameha, Space Traveling Warriors, Turtle School, GT Heroes, Bond of Friendship, and Bond of Parent and Child. In terms of what team we're going to run on, we're going to run them on a Goku's family team. Just a nice team to run him on. I think he's good on every team he can be on. He doesn't have a necessarily restrictive passive. He's got a passive that works well when he's facing a GT boss's enemy, obviously because he then makes rainbow orbs, but he doesn't need to make those rainbow orbs to function. It will help him out because it'll help him get more orbs, but I wanted to kind of put him in a situation where he's not going to get a ton of orbs every time. And I think that's a good way to measure him, because I don't want him to get a lot of orbs all the time. Kind of want to see him with a distinctly average amount of orbs. Goku's the kind of unit where if you get 10, 20 orbs, you're going to be seeing Goku hit some nuts stats. But in practice, you're probably not going to ever hit 10 or 20 orbs. So it's just something to see. So here he's got 73,000 defense. He's obviously not got anything active. He doesn't have orbs. He doesn't have his full passive. Remember, we have to get 3 orbs to activate the rest of his passive. And every orb we get will also increase him as well. 5 orbs also gives him that chance to crit as well, which is very good. So yeah, Goku looks pretty solid. Obviously, in terms of build, you could run crit, you could run additional. I think, personally speaking, the chances of him getting 5 orbs is pretty solid and pretty reliable. So I personally would go for additional to maximize the crit chance in the base passive. But you don't gain much from the additional. Like, maybe you're going to do a second super attack with a high crit chance. If you go crit, it's just more likely that you will just crit off of your first attack. Honestly speaking, Goku's very offensively related. There's no defense or utility you'd gain from additionals. So you can just go crit if you want to and maximize that crit chance, or what you can do is you can go additional and try and maximize the potential critting on 2 super attacks. Basically how it works. But yeah, to cut a long story short, there's no real necessarily bad way or anything to build Goku, so I think you're more than fine. Here's a pretty good rotation for him. We've got him linked up with the Xeno Goku, who shares 5 links with him. Defense is looking pretty solid, just shy of 100,000, which is decent. Goku's going to get 4 orbs here. He's got 5 links active, so we will be activating the full passive, but not the crit chance. So yeah, decent stats, 126,000. Remember, he gains a lot upon super, at least for the first 7 turns of battle, and I think that's the only real thing with Goku. He feels a lot less impactful for his team. Like, there's already a lot of good Gokus that are on GT Heroes team. Like, there's a lot of good Super Saiyan Gokus. There's this Goku, who's obviously pretty solid. There's the Super Saiyan 2 Goku, the AGL one. There's the physical one. There's the actual physical Super Saiyan Goku that leads GT Heroes. So there's just a lot of good Gokus already. So this Goku's, I guess, a pseudo replacement for them. But I wouldn't say he's the de facto best Super Saiyan Goku option. Now, obviously, being a free-to-play unit, you're not looking for that, which is fine. And it's always great to have a free-to-play option to pair with units like Pan. They're both tech type as well, which means you can use them in tech-based teams for a lot of challenges. Ultimate Clash, he's going to be a pretty nice addition to the tech-based team, especially since there are GT enemies in Ultimate Clash. And yeah, just overall, I think Goku is more interesting than he's not interesting. I think he's just distinctly normal in build, if I can say that. Like, he's not a unit that's going to give you extraordinary results. He's just very solid. Like, here we have double support. We've got pretty much everything rolling for him. We've got enough orbs to activate his full passive, and he's going to give us good stats. And that's it, and that's fine. You don't need units to do a whole bunch of stuff on top of good stats. Especially as a free-to-play unit, to get a decent unit that has good defense, has very solid damage, is all fine. And I think Goku's a very nice, fun little unit that you can work onto some GT Heroes teams, and you can work onto some Goku's family teams. And I think that's fine, personally speaking. So, yeah, Goku, not the most exciting out of some of the free-to-plays we've got, or the most interesting in build, but I think overall he's just reliability. And that makes sense, like I say, he's just solid link sets, great. All in the family, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Lineage, Kamehameha, GT, prepared for battle. He can link well with a lot of units. If you look at how many units he can link with, there's quite a few 5-link ones, but there's a ton of 4-link ones. And that's generally when a unit has a pretty solid link set, when they can link with like 4, 5, like units with 4 links, and good units. Like he's a good linking partner for like the Strength Goku Gohan. He's a good linking partner for Tech Pan, for Transforming Goku, SS4 Goku, SS4 Full Power Goku, B Pan. He's just very good. And he's a very solid unit. So here, we're gonna get one more turn out of him. I think this one is our best turn on paper, because I think we get the most orbs here, and we have 6 links active. So we have a very, very good situation for him. 181,000 defense, so a very, very good set of defense afterwards. Going to be close to the 300k mark, which is obviously very, very good. And damage-wise, we're going to see a pretty nice attack stat as well. So all in all, a good showing from Goku. I think one thing you can notice is his consistency. He was consistently doing good numbers, good damage, and just doing good work. So that's one thing that I will definitely say is very, very solid for Goku is that overarching consistency that he has. He's just a very consistent unit. He's a unit that you can use for a lot of events, and he's a unit that's got a great consistent link set. So overall, happy with him. Just not ecstatic. But yeah, he's very, very solid, very good unit. And in terms of link set, there's not too much to work on. So most important links, I guess, all in the family. 20% defense is always super nice. Prepared for battle is great for hybrid Saiyans, pure Saiyans teams. Kamehameha for the Goku's family, any team really. Super Saiyans, fairly common as well. Saiyan lineage, fairly common as well. GT, obviously for the GT team. Sharing the limit as a free-to-play unit. So honestly speaking, he's just got a great link set. If you run him on Goku's family, it's very often you're going to get Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Prepared for Battle, Saiyan Lineage, and All in the Family active. If you run them on a Pure Saiyans team, you'll probably get Super Saiyan, Saiyan Lineage, Prepared for Battle active. And if you run them on GT, you're probably going to get GT, Super Saiyan, Prepared for Battle, Kamehameha. Any of these links you can pretty reliably get. So yeah, overall, I think Goku's very, very solid. Like I said, he's got some good pairing partners. Super Saiyan 4 Full Power Goku, the Tech Pan that just came out, the AGL LR Goku. He's got tons of great linking partners. Not units that necessarily desire to link with him, like as if he's the best unit that works with them. But overall, he's a great unit you can definitely run alongside them. So yeah, Goku, very solid. I think link leveling wise, you don't gain too much. It's not a lot of extreme units gain a lot more, but Goku gains a decent amount. 5% attack and defense when prepared for battle and sharing the limit. GT gives him 10% attack and defense, that's already 20%. Then he gets another 5% from Saiyan Lineage, so 25%. All in the Family gives him 30% total defense to gain. And with Kamehameha and Super Saiyan, it's 35% attack as well. So you're getting 35% attack, 30% defense from link leveling him. That's pretty good. That's a really, really solid, especially GT. GT is one of those really crisp links that gives ki, but also gives a very large amount of attack and defense. And it's fairly common to activate on any team he's on. Because usually you'll pair him up with a GT orientated unit. So it's immediately a nice big buff. So yeah, overall, I like Goku. I think he's well worth the grind. I think he can help out a lot of players, especially if you've pulled Pan. I think he's a great unit to pair up with Pan. He's a nice unit to help fill out on the GT Heroes team, at least for now. And yeah, I think overall he is good. Numbers wise, he's very solid. Everything else wise, he's good. I just wish he had a little bit more utility. Maybe some GT Heroes support. Maybe creating rainbow orbs, not just against GT bosses, just something to really give him a little bit more. Maybe even just raising defense on his super also would have helped, just for one turn, but it would have been something that's nice, and something that would have given him just a little bit more about him. He feels like he needs 5% more to make him a really top tier free to play unit. So yeah, but overall, still very happy with him. We'll definitely be trying him out in a lot of content, and we're going to see just how good he is. I think he's great for SBR and ESBR, which generally don't last long or beyond the 7 turns. So I think it's a pretty good starting point, and I think you'll get some pretty good mileage out of him. But yeah, that's pretty much it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like on it or leave a comment or anything. And of course, as always, stay safe, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.